of January, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Pisces placements, but if for some reason, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And also, if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started with your reading. Let's not waste any time. As always, I will be tapping into the energy of the person that you're connected with. I'm going to put your energy on the right and theirs on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. Okay, so first I'm going to start by just tapping and one for the both of you. All right, we have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Okay, so there's definitely a strong, intense attraction between the two of you here. This will be for the person on the left. Their energy is masked, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Okay, interesting. What about the person on the right? Try this again. There we go. For you or whoever's on the right, we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay, so right off the bat, there's definitely a huge attraction between the two of you. I do feel like you're more expressive of your emotions, or whoever's over here on the right. This person over here on the left is definitely a little bit more reserved. I feel like for them, it takes them a while to warm up. You know, they are friendly at heart, I'm feeling, but I think this person needs a little bit of buttering up, a little bit of warming up. They're not someone who just right away shows you their true feelings. It's definitely a defense mechanism, but I'm also just feeling like a lot of introvertedness from this person over here. I just feel like there's someone who is not that extrovert. Like, they're not someone who's gonna make friends with everyone in a room, be super social right away. It takes them a while to become that social butterfly. But once you make this person comfortable, once they're comfortable, they are someone who can talk up a storm. But it definitely requires a little bit of effort to get to know them first, kind of like a cat. Okay, you know how cats usually take a while to warm up to you. They're not extroverted like dogs are. Cats are extremely more introverted. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling with this person. Bottom of the deck is Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay, so for some of you, you could be fresh out of a relationship with this breakup, separation here. I don't think that this is a separation with this person. Okay, I feel like this is a new relationship coming in here. It feels like you both got out of a relationship that was just no longer working for the both of you, and now this is a fresh new start with a new person, and the chemistry is just going to be off the charts right away. And like I said, with the kisses here, you're going to be more expressive with your emotions. You're going to let this person know how you feel about them right away. You're not afraid of sharing your emotions, of showing how you feel. You are an open book, okay? And that's admirable in its own right. I feel like always having to hide yourself is kind of, you know, it gets tiresome. And I think that's what attracted you. That's what attracted this person about you, is that you're like an open book. You can see right through you. And I'm not saying that like a bad thing, okay? This person likes that because they're your opposite in that sense. You would be more extroverted and they're a little bit more introverted. Even if you are introverted too, I feel like you're just a little bit more extroverted than they are regardless, okay? And then we have the passion right in the middle. So I do feel like this is going to be a connection where it's just physical attraction at first, but it may blossom into more. However, this person is going to hide how they feel. They may play games with you because of that. So that's entirely up to your discretion, how you want to handle that. And if you want to be understanding into it, then cool. And if not, then it's just not your cup of tea. And like I said, you're just more open about it. So let's just go ahead and get into the tarot and see what else we can figure out about this connection. So same thing, I'm going to pull a card for the union, and then I'm going to see what challenges you're both going through, how you're both feeling towards one another, and what you both want out of this situation. So first card out for the union is the Four of Swords. This says sanctuary and rest. Interesting that that's right above passion too. All right, this person on the left is Seven of Wands, determination and stamina. Yeah, exactly. I was feeling the Seven of Wands with this person without the card even coming out. I felt it already because this person does have a wall up, defense mechanism. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups, charm and passion. Look at that. We have passion twice. I feel like you're easily charmed, and that's why it's coming up here as a blockage. Yeah, Knight of Cups. It's definitely like that energy of kisses. It's like falling in love right away, or just having crushes easily. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that is definitely coming forward here. How are they feeling towards one another? This person is feeling the Three of Cups towards you. This says playfulness and bliss. Okay. So they may just see you as a friend right now, or they want to get to know you as friends first. This person, I feel like they want to take it slow. Whoa, how you're feeling is Three of Swords, release and recovery. That is such a sharp contrast there. And what do they both want out of this? The person on the left wants the Two of Pentacles, balance and adaptability. I always struggle saying that word. I'll just move things up a little bit here. And what is Pisces feeling about this? You're feeling the Nine of Wands. And it's coming out in the reverse, just the way the card fell out. This says perspective and self-empowerment. Whoa. Okay, so this is you still recovering from this breakup, separation here. I mean, this could even be this connection still. It could just be a passionate connection and you're hurt because of maybe it's not going further than that. Oh, I see now. Yeah, this person is just not ready for a relationship. So I feel like you're healing from the passionate encounters that you guys do have. Because it could be that this person just hits you up for a booty call, but you're wanting more. That sort of thing. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This says courage and solutions. Yeah, so this is keeping either one of you or the both of you in this mental entrapment. Okay, and I think that's why this breakup, separation, stop the pattern is coming up, and then silent treatment and abandonment. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of passion between this connection, but I also feel like your heart is hurting when it comes to this person because they don't want to take things a step further. Okay, and with that mask that they're hiding, this person definitely has a huge wall up. It could be that you know that this person is keeping their true emotions from you, but it hurts you. And that's why there is this healing energy right over the passion card with the Four of Swords there. It's like you have to heal after every encounter that you have with them because it's very hot, very passionate. But, you know, as quickly as a flame is ignited, it also is, you know, burnt out. And I think that's why your energy just took a really big shift from kind of being flirty and taking things very lightly to just feeling really heartbroken and feeling like you've been through the worst. Okay, it could be that you attracted another person who is like this. Maybe you've already dealt with your bad apples and this is just another person that came into your life when you thought it was going to be different. And it could be that you're learning that, okay, maybe I get crushes way too easily. That's what I'm feeling there with that Knight of Cups is your challenge. It's like you get into crushes very easily and then you fall in love with that person very easily. So this could be like a lesson for you to just be a little bit more reserved with your, I don't want to say your feelings because I don't think anyone should ever have to hold back their feelings, but I think you should at least have a little bit more judgment on the type of person that you're attracting. Don't fall for them just because they looked at you a certain way or they did something nice for you. You know, really hold yourself to a high standard. And I think that's what's going on here. Okay, because It could be that this breakup, this separation was already happening between the two of you, and it's because you're no longer wanting to feel in this mental entrapment that this person causes you. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, this is definitely something that is troubling the both of you. And I feel the reason that this person's energy is coming forward in a way, and the whole reason why I went on a whole spiel on this person is introverted, is because I think they're just not um, like socially inept to be in a relationship. Okay, I feel like this person just really wants to be alone. They just kind of want to be introverted, stay home, be a homebody, that sort of thing. But with the Eight of Swords, there's like this feeling of guilt that they are like that, when I feel like they do care for you and have some love for you. And that's why there's a little bit of guilt there, because they do wish that they could be more open to this. But for whatever reason, they're unable to be open to it. Okay, so that makes sense why I went on a spiel about the whole introverted thing. I think that was this person trying to come forward and make you understand that it has nothing to do with you, it's mostly them. Okay, so yeah, Seven of Wands is this person's challenge, determination, and stamina. They just have a lot going on right now. I feel like this person is going through many different challenges that requires their attention, and that's why they have this wall up, this barrier, this mask. This person, for you though, is not being authentic, and I think that's why they feel this sense of guilt, because they know that they're kind of being fake. Okay, with that mask card, it's like you're being fake, you're not being authentic. And I think they're aware of that. And instead of trying to be more authentic, and instead of trying to be a better person about that, they continue to hide away, and they continue to live behind this wall that they refuse to bring down. And I feel like you're trying to bring this person's walls down, and they just are not into it. The only time their walls come down is when there's going to be this passion encounter. But other than that, this person is completely closed up. And I think you've caught that pattern, right? That's why it's staying here. Stop the pattern. You've now realized, you know what this person does when things are going really good. They're very hot and heavy. And the minute you bring up any sort of emotional feeling into this connection, that's when they dip, and that's when they run away. And you're tired of that. And that's why you feel hurt over this. Okay. I do want to see though, what causes this person to be so closed up. We have the Knight of Wands, action and drive. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The Knight of Wands, you guys know, is usually the player, someone who's very inconsistent, very hot and cold. They're one in your lives one day, out the next. Action and drive. This person is not ready to settle down. Not at all. With that Knight of Wands here, they are someone who wants to continue living with their impulses and doing whatever they want. With action and drive, I feel like this person could be on the road a lot, travel a lot. I'm getting some of them are drivers, like truck driver or Uber driver or something of that nature, where they're just always going somewhere. And if it's not so specific as a driver, then it's definitely just something that requires them to always be on the move. And I think the reason they're also unable to commit or unable to settle down is because their lives is always moving. Their own life doesn't have any sort of stability or consistency, and they're a reflection of their life. Okay, so if they have like a very inconsistent job, or just like a very inconsistent job where they don't really know their schedule ahead of time, it always changes, that could be another reason why this person refuses to settle down, is because they themselves wouldn't be able to live up to that sort of traditional expectation of always being home. It's like you're asking them, let's say if you guys are in a relationship and down the road, you're not going to like that they're always on the road. They already feel that, and that's why they just refuse to even go there, because they know that eventually it's going to be an issue of some kind. But yeah, something about their job or traveling or always wanting to be on the road is definitely a reason why this person doesn't want to commit. Okay, there's something there with that Knight of Wands. And I'm being very, very drawn to the action and drive word. So yeah, I just feel like they're always on the move. They have a lot of things to do. They're still in the sort of bachelorette lifestyle is what I'm feeling there too. Because of this sort of inadequacy of their life. Okay, they are a reflection of their life. So if you see them kind of being a hot mess, it's because their life is a hot mess. All right, so your challenge here is the Knight of Cups. So charm and passion. Yeah, so like I was saying, it seems like you are easily charmed. This person sort of swept you off your feet a little too soon, probably, and now you're heartbroken because you realize that this person is someone who's unable to give you what you want. And this has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with the fact that you're asking for too much. You're not asking for too much, you're just asking the wrong person. Okay? That's really all it is. I just feel like you're a very how do I say this? The way that it's coming forward is just, I don't know if it's a Pisces thing or maybe you're just a very emotional person, but I just feel like you have so much compassion for people, so much empathy that it's hard for you not to have these little crushes on people, even if it's a stranger at the store and if you guys have like a little moment. I just feel like things like this really touch your heart and your soul. Okay, it's like a stranger interaction at the store would be nothing for like, you know, a normal person, I guess, or someone who's just not as like in touch with their emotions. Something of an encounter like that, like out in the store, just would not be of so much importance to the average person. But for you, I feel like it has so much depth to it. It has so much soul to it. It means everything to you, and that's why you quote unquote get these little crushes on like anyone sometimes, because you have that emotion for life and for people. Okay, I totally resonate with that. And that's why I think I'm able to explain it in such a way, because that's what I was feeling. It's like we just tend to think, I'm not a Pisces, by the way. I mean, I do have a Pisces Mercury raised by two Pisces as well, but I'm not feeling like it's a Pisces thing. I just feel like it's definitely like you're tapped into your soul that much and you feel that much. Okay. Yeah, so it's like you're easily charmed, but it's also like why should it be so hard to charm a person? You know what I mean? It's like you're just a very nice person at heart. You feel things very deeply. Things are just very profound. Like a simple encounter, like I said, to the average person would be such a profound encounter for you. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing here, and I don't see it as a challenge at all. It's just coming up as a challenge here because I think you are fascinated by this person who cannot give you what you want. So the other issue with the, you know, the Pisces and the dreamer and the illusions is that you get disillusioned fast because you get your hopes up because you feel that people are going to live up to that fantasy that you created in your mind or that expectation, and you could have idealized this person only to be led astray, only to have your expectations dwindled by this person. So I think for you, that's kind of what happened there, and that's why it's popping up as a challenge. How they're feeling is the Three of Cups, playfulness and bliss. Exactly. This person doesn't want anything in their life that is difficult because their life already appears to be somewhat chaotic. Okay, so the Three of Cups, they do want you as a friend, and maybe that's something they told you and they pissed you off with that. Like they said, like, oh, I like you, but I think we're better off as friends. Even though maybe you were intimate with this person, so you're thinking, like, what? You don't do that with friends, right? But again, this person has just a very different view on life, and I don't think this person takes those like encounters at the store with strangers as heavily as you do. That's where you guys are just like very different. Okay. But again, that's why there's that opposites attract energy. It's because you guys are different. You're someone who is just so loving, wears their heart on their sleeve. This person is the opposite of that. So I feel like this person wants to be more like you, and maybe you want to be more like them in that sense. But yeah, playfulness and bliss. This person is just looking for a good time. They just want to do anything that is lighthearted and fun, isn't so heavy, isn't so deep. And I think in the beginning between you guys, that was what this was until perhaps you caught feelings, and now this person's like, okay, time to run away. But yeah, even though I do feel like if you are still going to be talking to this person, if you're fine with the friends and benefits thing, then go for it. Otherwise, if you're not, then don't go for it. Because with the Three of Cups, I'm also sensing friends with benefits, and that's what this person is looking for. But I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that is coming forward too. Yeah, and then with bliss, it's like this person just wants to be happy. They don't want to deal with like the difficulties of life. They run away from that. They're just looking for a good time, that sort of thing. Just very easygoing. You guys could have met through friends. Maybe you guys are like have a friend group, or maybe there's like 3 of you that hang out together. But yeah, definitely this person has one foot in, one foot out, and they just want to keep things lighthearted and fun. Okay. How you're feeling towards this person is the 3 of Swords. So we have the 3s for the both of you. So that could be a significance. Like the 3rd of the month or something like that. So release and recovery. So now you are kind of beating yourself up a little bit here, because I think you're disappointed in yourself for having fallen for someone once again who shows this inconsistency. But again, it's not your fault. Like I said, you're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong person. Okay. And I think that's why your expectations are never met. You know, your disappointments with people, it's because you idealize them and you want them to do certain things, and then when they don't, you're just heartbroken over it. Okay, so there is a pattern there that you definitely need to watch out for, because that is coming through. That just be careful the type of person you're attracting, why, and just really pay attention to see what their intentions are. I think you have to make that very clear when you're in the talking stage with someone. It's like, what are your intentions? Because if you guys are not on the same page, then you're going to get hurt again. Okay, so I think that's what you're learning right now, and this person was just another lesson for you for that reason. And it doesn't give this person any excuse for their behavior, right? It's like you didn't do anything wrong. Just because you're asking this of this person doesn't excuse that they acted in such a way. 'Cause that Knight of Wands, you guys know, it always comes off as like a player or an asshole even. But with the 3 of Swords, I just feel like you're currently coping from this, because you can't handle another one, is what I'm feeling. It's like, I can't handle another heartbreak, another disappointment, another letdown. This keeps happening over and over again. So that's why this energy of stop the pattern is coming forward, okay? And that's why your abandonment issues could be getting triggered a lot too. It's like, this keeps happening, right? And here's my cat. Sorry guys, she's just exploring right now. So what this person wants out of this connection is the 2 of Pentacles, balance and adaptability. So like I said, this person has one foot in, one foot out, and there they are like a kangaroo jumping their way out of your life, okay? So if you notice that the kangaroo is going towards you. So this may not be the last you hear from this person, not at all. I think they're going to be in and out of your life a lot. Kind of like a boomerang. It's like you throw them out and then they come back. That's what's happening here. So I don't think it's over with this person. I really don't. I think they're just looking how to balance their life too. I feel like this person is just looking to get some stability in their life, some balance. Like, I really do feel like that's all they're looking for. And once they're able to find that, I feel like they do want to start something with you. They do want to have some type of connection with you, but it's going to require this person to find that balance within themselves first, and that will be like their first challenge. But I'm not sensing like this is a done deal. I really am not. But this person would obviously have to do a lot to get into good terms with you again, because right now I'm sensing a lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment in your energy with the 9 of, is this the Wands or Swords? 9 of Feathers, that's Swords, my bad. Okay, 9 of Swords. Yeah, so with the 9 of Swords, you're just tired of overthinking this, you're tired of feeling stressed out, you're tired of living in fear about having to reserve your emotions so much, and trying to find the right person that you can be yourself with. Because I feel like you're not doing anything wrong, you're just being you, and you fall in love with people and you end up hooking up with people. It's like you're not doing things with an intention of, oh, we're going to be in a relationship, or this is like, you don't have a motive with what you're doing. I feel like you're just being you, and it just leads you into trouble. And I feel like you're just tired of always having to, I guess, be careful with your actions and your choices, because they're leading you to trouble over and over again with that pattern. Okay, so I feel like you're just tired of that. You just want some peace of mind. You want to be in a relationship with someone who's not going to make you overthink and question and that sort of thing. But with this Two of Pentacles, this person will keep you on your toes, and I don't think you want that. So if you're looking for something that's easygoing and loving, and it's not gonna pull at your heartstrings, this is not that person. With that Two of Pentacles here, I just feel like they're gonna be in and out, and it's gonna be a lot of inconsistency. So that's just where things currently are at. I don't think this person is the one for you either. I think there was just a little, little connection that you had along the way where you were going to learn to stop that pattern. I think this is that last person from this pattern that you may have been repeating. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this person would like to say to you, and see if we can get a little bit deeper as to why they are the way that they are. Okay, we have 3 cards coming out already. We have my mind and heart always comes back to you. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. Yeah, see, exactly. There is remorse there. They do feel the regret for not having been authentic, for hiding their emotions. Because let's be real, this person does have feelings for you. They're just too emotionally immature to deal with them, or they just have too much going on in their life to deal with them. Okay, so they may have said things out of spite or whatever to protect themselves, but in the end they regret it. And I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. You could have told them something. You could have been really honest with them and been like, you could have called them out, and they're like, no, I'm sure you're right, but I have to figure it out for myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Every person will eventually come around in their own time. But yeah, my mind and heart always come back to you. So there is some feeling, there is some love here. There is some feelings that they have towards you, but they're just keeping it very, very hidden in the dark. Okay, bottom of the deck we have, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. And that's exactly what I was feeling from the very beginning. And that's why they had me explain to you that they're introverted, because I think there's just something going on with this person that doesn't allow them to be ready for a relationship. And it has nothing to do with you. So like they're saying, don't take it personally. It's not you, it's them. All right, so let's get your final message here. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you're doing, right? That's what this Four of Swords is about, that sanctuary and rest. This is now a time for you to really just spend time with yourself, take care of yourself, especially after this connection, because it does seem like your heart got broken. So this is now a time to pour that love into you, right? Really good advice that I heard was that what you need to do to love yourself is what you would do for the person that you're in a relationship with, right? So like, let's say you're in love with someone and you do all these things for them. Now you have to reciprocate that energy to yourself, okay? So strong self-care energy coming forward for you guys. Bottom of the deck, integrity. Does the situation align with your values and morals? Exactly. This is another question. That's why I was kind of telling you or making you think about what led you to this person again, what is the pattern, and how can you fix it? Okay, is it aligned with what you actually want? And if it is not, then that is your clear indication to not go further with that person or anyone else. Okay, so really, really ask yourself if this is aligned with what you want, and if it's not, then next. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for you during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you may have been looking for. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.